Hello all my convenience and welcome to a new episode of Discovering Steven Universe. Today the episode I'm going to be watching is The Zoo. And, I mean, at the end of the last episode, Steven found Greg having his hair braided by a couple of descendants of the humans that had been captured by Pink Diamond over 5,000 years ago. And, yeah, Steven is in the zoo, and I have no idea what's going to happen next. So let's get right into it, watch the zoo, figure out what's been going on with Greg, and what the crystal gems are going to do to get out of there. So let's begin in 3, 2, 1.
Is this a new friend, Greg?
Y6, J10, this is...
Let me have my dad back already!
Hey, don't be like
They look
that.
familiar.
Relax. These people have treated me so... These people are the descendants of humans brought here by gems thousands of years ago.
Ah!
I've never seen the Earth before. Oh, let's just play along.
They are very, very, very distant relatives of,
Here you go, Greg.
Oh, thank you.
like, people who live in Beach City.
Purple.
Are you enjoying?
I can't place it,
Now it's time to play.
but like they have very similar features to people from Beach City.
They're all so happy. It's like they don't even know that they're trapped here.
That's all they
Of
know.
course they don't. They've never...
Greg!
Ah, God.
Come on.
So you are the ones making...
Come on, give me all you got. I can take it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh!
Good. And
Susan,
right.
Greg, please step into the center of the circle.
Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Is that a mistake?
Greg, J10 is waiting for you!
I mean, she's a cutie.
See what
Don't get me
is
wrong.
going on here.
You do?
Greg, hurt us. Take this hurt away. I choose to take my dad right away.
Yeah. They've never experienced sadness before. Oh, ouch.
Just calm down. Let's talk about it.
Amethyst is on her cheek.
Sure you will.
Aw.
The door's still open.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, God.
Down. You two are in big trouble.
Uh-oh. Screw it. This is a 2-part episode. We're going right into the next episode. This is gonna be 4. It's gonna be 4 episodes of Discovering Steven Universe. I can't just... Yeah, I can't just leave it there. I can't just say, okay, yeah, sure, we're gonna cut and wait till the next episode to figure out what happens next. When that was just a whole lot of weird. Yeah, let's get right into it. It's already going. It's too late now.
They're really, really great.
Oh? What? They're messing with it.
You were right.
They're cool.
I'm sorry. I'm Jay. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm worse than Holly Blue. Are we all? Crime.
What are you all doing here? Get to your stations! Even you hideous off-color betas got out of your cubbies and into your places! It's the least diamond that kept your worthless, sorry gems in service. That's right, Blue is back already!
Yellow diamond. The diamonds are freaking huge.
Why would you wanna be here? What do you ever see?
Beginning to think we've been forgotten. But we haven't! 2 diamonds, 1 day!
How?
Honor. I don't think anything could spoil this for me.
Well. Hi.
What?
Yay!
Steven, get Greg on board.
Yes, please.
We'll handle this noise.
And escape from right under your careful watch? Doesn't sound like a wise thing to do, Holly Blue. Favor and keep your mouth shut. That will be all.
Name drop of the episode. Okay. So, yeah, unexpectedly, this fourth episode ended up being a two-parter. So, I'll try and regather my thoughts about the zoo. That was a really weird episode. Like, just very strange. Well, basically, nothing really happened except for us being introduced to the way of life of the... What was it? The Zoomans? the zoo humans. And I'm interested. I would like to see what life is like for them after Steven and Greg have already been there, because they introduced them to things that they had no concept of previously. The biggest of which would be emotional pain, like emotional sadness. Greg rejected all of them, obviously, for good reason. And they had never been so sad before, to the point where the amethysts, by the way, the amethysts are freaking awesome. The amethysts and Skinny, Jasper, crap, I forget the others, but anyway. Yeah, just... I'm getting off a track there talking about them, but yeah, just the zoo. The episode The Zoo was just truly bizarre for me. I didn't know how else to... I don't know how else to put it. The zoo was definitely a thing. It was very interesting, but beyond that, there's not much really to say. It was just this very bizarre look into the lives of these people who have no life. I mean, they do have free will. It's clear that they're capable of it, but they didn't realize they have the freedom to do certain things, like choose their own partner, until Greg was there. So yeah, I guess really that's all I have to say about the zoo. Not a forgetful episode, just a very... we're leading into the climax episode. Yeah, that's really... it's middling. Let's say that. So yeah, as far as the zoo goes, if you all have any other thoughts that you would like to share about that episode, please do let me know. Because, again, for me, until we hit that climax, until we hit the very end of that episode, it's just pretty meh for me. Again, not a forgetful episode. I won't be forgetting about that weirdness for a while. But it was just very middling and in my opinion. But okay, that brings us to That Will Be All. So many unexpected events. First of all, running into all the amethysts, or should I say, the famethyst. Being introduced to these I mean, I hope we see them again and that their individual personalities can be fleshed out more. Because I know the way they do this show, it's like, even if they are the same gem, they all have distinct personalities. I would love to find out more about them, more about the Famethyst. Including the Skinny Jasper and, again, I can't remember the red one. I think it started with a C. But oh well. Anyway, in addition to being introduced to them and how cool they are, Yellow Diamond makes an appearance. And I wouldn't say her song is one of my favorite songs by any means, but it was unexpected, really. I mean, not only was it unexpected again, but it was very introspective. And it was a clear showing of the different approaches that she is taking to all of this, from in difference to Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond is grieving. She's apparently been grieving for thousands of years. Whereas Yellow Diamond, I mean, we've seen her angry before. She just wants the Earth wiped away. She wants it destroyed. And again, I don't know if it's the name of the song, but what, I'm probably getting the lyric wrong too, but what's the point of feeling? What's the point of feeling blue? Which is clearly, it has two meanings there. It's like, what's the point of feeling, addressing Blue Diamond, and what's the point of feeling blue? What's the point of feeling sadness? There was just, again, like I said, even though I wouldn't consider it one of my favorite songs from Steven Universe, it was very well done. It was very well done. And the woman that voices Yellow Diamond, she's got a good singing voice. That's pretty consistent for this show overall. It's like pretty much anyone that sings tends to have a good singing voice. Possible exception being Peridot. But even with Peridot, I feel like she hasn't been able to truly sing. Maybe now it's like if she ever does sing a song, she will have a beautiful singing voice. I don't know. I'm talking about stuff that has nothing to do with this episode. But yeah, just everything leading up to there, that song, seeing what happened with Holly Blue Agate, and her being humiliated, and what Pearl said to her there at the end, pointing out how much trouble, or how much of a bad idea it would be to let the Diamonds know that she had allowed a group of rebellious gems to infiltrate the facility, a very high security facility, and take away 2 subjects. Not just 2 subjects, but the 2 that were just brought there, including the one that Blue Diamond herself brought to the facility. That would be a horrible idea. Oh, I could not stand Holly Blue Agate. Everything about her, I hated. Maybe it's just from where she's too hoity-toity, where she's too full of herself, I don't know. But I feel like, even with Yellow Diamond, especially with that display of emotion there, I feel like there's something to be found that is potentially relatable to her. Not her viewpoint necessarily, but just the way that people go through grief, they go through all of that in different ways. Holly Blue Agate, on the other hand, she's just mean and cruel to the Amethysts. I mean, as far as a comparison to humans go, she's just flat out racist, from what I can tell. It's like, you know, I was getting annoyed at Andy when the episode we were originally introduced to him, but again, he was redeemed in my eyes. It's like I was helped to understand that it was just a different perspective, and he was able to learn, just like I was able to learn myself about the prejudices I held. Holly Blue Agate, however, her prejudices seem to extend far, far beyond just prejudice. She's flat out gym racist? I guess that would be the way to put it. I don't know. Or is there a... No, there isn't a word for being prejudiced against certain types of rocks, I don't think. I'm sure probably someone in the fandom has come up with a word for it, and if they have, please let me know what it is. But yeah, Holly Blue Agate, again, just to repeat myself for like the 5th time, I love that she was so humiliated. She was put in her place. And if we do see her and the Amethyst, or I'm sorry, the Famethyst again, I'm interested to see what the dynamics are going to be like. I really, truly am. Because even the Amethysts are able to hold that over her head now. So will she just be... Will she be redeemed by seeing how kind of pathetic she's turned out? Or what? I don't know. But this was a roller coaster of a ride. These 5 episodes were amazing for me. I can see why people said I should watch all 5 at once. I'm definitely glad that I watched these 2 episodes together, because I honestly don't know if I had just done the zoo in one episode, I don't know what I would have had to say about it, to be completely honest, other than just it's weird. But yeah, I'm sure I might have more to think about, more to say about these episodes in the future, but as it stands right now, that's really all I have to say. Just these 5 episodes, ending with That Will Be All. Again, an awesome little name drop of the episode there by Pearl. It was very well done. And I'm going to have to take a break after tonight. It's like, obviously this is going to be the last episode that I've watched. But going into the next episodes, even if they don't have a lot to do with the primary plot of the show overall, I'm looking forward to getting into them and just having a relaxing time. Again, after this roller coaster of 5 episodes that I've gone through. So, that being said, everyone, please let me know your thoughts on this, these 2 episodes and what I've had to say about them in the comments down below. I am very, very interested to hear what you have to say about this. As always, let's keep spoilers for future things out of the way. I mean, that's addressed at the beginning of every video, but like, I have a feeling this might get these episodes are going to get a lot of views, so let's keep spoilers out of there. But I'm really interested to hear what you have to say, especially those of you that are caught up with the show. Just let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts, and if you think anything I've said here is kind of weird and or wacky. Yes, but that being said, everyone, if you would like to see more episodes like this, as well as other series, including Discovering Doctor Who, which the new series will be starting very soon. Actually, it might even start before I get this episode put up public on YouTube. We'll have to wait and see. Also, Discovering Classic Doctor Who and other series as I'm able to get around to them. If you would like to see those anywhere from a day to more ahead of time, you can go to patreon.com/PapaKenMedia, link in the description down below, and for as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to episodes like these, as I put them up, as I record them and put them on YouTube, you will get access to them. And yeah, hopefully over time I'm going to be able to build up more of a backlog, so you will have plenty to go through in the meantime. But I will shut up now. I have just been driven wild. My mind is racing like crazy after these episodes. So I will end it there. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I will see you for the next episode of Discovering Steven Universe, The New Crystal Gems. Interesting. And that will be all. See you next time.